Hello all and welcome to another episode of E&J Go Away. Today we are taking you with us as we explore the city of Panama and old town of Casco Viejo. We begin our day at the Miraflores Locks IMAX Theater to watch their documentary all about the Panama Canal. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We just got finished watching the 3D IMAX of the Panama Canal. Morgan Freeman was the narrator, and let me tell you, if you're ever here, you have to come here. It was incredible. My mind is completely blown. Ships are now being sent over that are as long as the Eiffel Tower. And what's the most amount of shipping containers that are on one ship?
1,400? Or 14,000.
14,000 shipping containers. We're thinking about building a house with one. We are now hopping back in the van and heading to the Biodiversity Museum. The tour started with a guide who caught us up on all the facts we needed to know about Panama's wildlife.
Called the Domingos orchid. Now, does anyone know what's the national animal of Panama? Mosquito. Mosquito. Oh wow! First time I heard that, but okay. It's this one.
Harpy eagle.
Harpy eagle. Those are crazy looking.
This is a giant hermit sloth. They can be 4 meters high, but they found a skull that was larger than this replica, meaning that they can get taller than 4 meters.
Many Spaniards came across the Atlantic and ended up marrying locals. They were called mestizos, and now 70% of Panama's population is of mixed ancestry.
We'd like to take this time to thank our Patreon supporters. We love sharing details of our lives that aren't for the entire world to see. We appreciate you so much.
We spent about an hour and a half at the museum, but you could easily double that. Now it's time to go to the old city of Casco Viejo. Our first stop is at the rum bar Pedro Mandinga, Panama's first artisanal rum distillery that's distilled from scratch.
We are at the famous Pedro Mandinga rum bar for some rum sampling that's made here in Panama. And
Famous.
because it's made out of sugar cane. You got one made out of sugar cane, one made out of cacao, and another one's spice, and another one's made with our famous Panamanian coffee. And it's very good. And the only place to purchase it is here, right here in this place. So,
the bar has a great ambience with wood decorating the walls, the furniture, and the floor. Jordan and I decided to split a tasting of the rum that was $10. While my face doesn't look like I like this rum, I did enjoy 3 of them. This one was just made from sugarcane and was quite strong. The cacao, coffee, and the spice rum were all delicious. We definitely recommend Pedro Mandinga Rum Bar.
Going on a walking tour of Casco Viejo is the perfect way to see the old city. Being on no time schedule, we just popped in and out of craft shops, art galleries, and a couple cathedrals.
We are walking through the old town of Panama City, which is also known as Casco Viejo. and you turn around every single corner. There's something to video, to record, to take pictures of, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. One corner has something that's just immaculate, beautiful, and then the next kind of looks a little bit ruinish. It just makes me love Panama that much more, as if that's possible.
The Metropolitan Cathedral is one of the biggest cathedrals in Central America, with construction starting in 1668 and not ending until 1796. The two towers sparkle at the top from mother of pearl that comes from the Pearl Islands. This altar was made out of one piece of Italian marble in 1150.
I am just in love with the architecture of this church. These beams are beautiful.
And then it became a Jesuit church. And then it became the first university of Panama. And it got finished being built in 1749. And then it got caught on fire. So the poor thing has really never had a break. Then it got dealt with the earthquake in 1882.
This is art from the indigenous tribe of the Imbara, who our guide Marie was taking us to meet, but they closed their borders due to the virus. The prices of the art is $1 per hour, so a lot of these pieces took hundreds or even thousands of hours. It was extremely impressive. Next, we made our way to the insanely talented artist gallery. Gabriel LaFrance is seen here in his studio, but due to COVID-19 and Panama being on lockdown, he has had to give up his studio. He is currently doing commissioned portraits, as you can see here. If you'd like to see more or are interested in hiring Gabriel, his information is linked below.
Have you even been to Panama if you don't buy a Panama hat as a souvenir?
They were called Panama Hat due to a movie that was filmed here called The Seamstress, and from there on is carried. But our original Panama hats that are made here are a little bit more expensive and different look. The gentleman here will explain to you how this Panama hat, la historia del Panama hat.
Cuando estuvo en Estados Unidos, le preguntaban por el sombrero, él decía que era una regalía de un panameño, de un Panamá, y quedó nombrado con ese nombre.
So when the guy was here, ese fue con el canal nuevo?
Sí.
With the new canal, the original new canal in the 1906. A gentleman was here working on the canal, an American. He went to the States. This Panamanian gave him a hat, which was this hat. And when he got to the States, everybody's, man, I like your hat. Where'd you get it? He says, I got it in Panama. And that's where it came the name. But it was a guy from Ecuador. That it was made in Ecuador that he got the hat from. So that's why it's called the Panama hat.
To end our day, we are now heading to the corner of Calle Ocho Este and Avenue B to enjoy happy hour cocktails and some tasty bites on the rooftop bar of Tantalo Kitchen. This hotel/restaurant/bar isn't just food, drinks, and a pretty view, although it's certainly great at all three of those things. It's an experience that arouses all of the senses. From the moment we stepped inside, we were greeted with an inviting and vibrant art selection that was so diverse and exciting.
Going to the rooftop of the rooftop. Holy shit! Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Oh my god. This is the best 3D 360 view of a city I've ever seen in my entire life. I thought I was taking a picture. Did you like my smile? I think this is the most impressive view I've ever had of a city. I see mountains, I see ocean, city, and an old city. I wish everyone I loved could be here with me right now. Wow. Gotta go pee. Let's find out. Oh, it's so pretty. This is the best. Marie, thank you for being the best tour guide and taking us to the coolest place. Oh, how do we know the difference?
I gotta send that to Zoe. Come on, gee, check out that bed set. I gotta send that to Zoe.
They look like mine, right?
It's Harry Wall.
Let's go. Oh. Seriously, this is the best place. Even the bathrooms are gorgeous. If you ever have time in Panama, just come here. The food's amazing. The drinks are amazing.
Today was such a slam-packed day, but we feel like we got to see a lot of the city and Old Town. We'll see you next time back in the States, where we spend a long weekend at a state park in Indiana for our 1-year wedding anniversary. We'll see you then. His information is linked below.
You sound so angry or like, rah, his information. You just sound like so
different.
Is that how? I don't think that's how you sounded with the other stuff. I swear, Jordan is the king of picking my shots up.